Did you know that a 16-year-old girl in Indiana was left with a neighbor for care, but instead she was locked in a basement for 3 months with the very neighborhood children joining in her torment? Her name was Sylvia Likens. In 1965, her parents trusted a woman named Gertrude Benisweski to look after her. To neighbors, Gertrude seemed like a struggling single mom, but inside her home she became something monstrous. For 3 months, Sylvia was beaten, burned, starved, and humiliated. Even neighborhood kids were encouraged to join in. She was forced into the basement. Words were carved into her skin. She begged for food, but was denied even water. She was tied up and forced to stand for hours until she collapsed. Her screams were ignored, sometimes even laughed at. Her body grew frail, her voice weak, and in her final moments, she cried out for her mother. When police arrived in October 1965, they were met with a nightmare. Sylvia's lifeless body, covered in bruises, burns, and cuts. The house reeked of filth. Officers found a mattress stained with blood and walls scarred with the evidence of her torment. Gertrude and several of the children in her home were arrested. The details shocked the entire nation. Prosecutors called it the single worst crime against one person in Indiana history. Gertrude Benisweski was sentenced to life in prison. But the real shock? Even her own children and the neighborhood kids were sentenced too. Sylvia's story inspired films like An American Crime and The Girl Next Door. But no movie could capture the real horror she endured. And one haunting question remains. How could an entire neighborhood join in the torment of a 16-year-old girl?